Baron Bascom, Jackson County. My first encounter with this deer was in 2018, opening day. He came in after legal shooting hours, didn't have a shot, and then never got no trail cam pictures of him. In 2019, I was hunting on the 16th in the morning, saw him across the swamp about 600 yards away, about 9:30, and then we had some friends that were hunting with us that day. They were getting ready to leave, so I came in around 11 and told everybody in the barn what I had seen and how big he was, and decided, do we put a decoy out? They said he won't come across the swamp. So we decided I was gonna go out in the afternoon, wade through the swamp, and sit by a dirt pile, big, where we cleaned out made a duck hole or whatever. And the wind ended up switching, so we decided I was gonna go around the swamp, and we found a little pile of trees. I was gonna sit there and hopefully he came back out with a doe, or if he was with a doe. So I got out there, I was on my way to that little group of trees, and I got probably about 200 yards from where I saw him from, jumped 3 8-points. They ran to the north, and so I just stood there still, letting everything calm back down. I was close to where I was gonna go sit, and I looked up, and there he was staring at me. So we were both face to face and about chest height, worked the deep grass, and I just froze. He froze, staring right at me. The wind was good, and I decided I'm gonna try to shoot. So I dialed my scope into 200 yards. I judged that's what he was at. Shot, missed. He still was just standing there staring. So I walked about 50 yards up, found a pine tree, a little sapling, to steady myself because I was a gibbering idiot. And then I got steadied on the tree, dialed my scope back down to 150, and shot. He ran off to the north. I called my buddy. He came out with his Ranger, and there was a little snow on the ground, so we were gonna look for him. We made a big circle to the north, around into a group of trees where he ran to. Nothing, didn't find nothing. Almost was all the way completely around. We found some footprints in the snow, and we were like, well, somebody's back here trespassing. So we're following the footprints, gave up on the deer, figured I missed him, and all of a sudden we were walking around. I was following my buddy, and I looked down, and there was blood everywhere. So we started following the blood. He ran about 20 yards. I was following my friend, and next thing I know, he turned around and tackled me and asked, "What have you done?" And we sat there and both just sat there and stared at him for probably 20 minutes. And then we started making the phone calls and calling everybody, and ended up loading him up in the truck and went on tour. Went to a couple buck poles in Brooklyn and Jerome Country Market, and that was about the end of it. Went around and saw everybody.